Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna do a very easy stitch, especially for you guys, the beginners, or even if you're advanced you can use this stitch. This stitch has only one row repeat and works with multiples of 5 plus 3 more chains. I'm gonna use 2.5mm crochet hook. I have here multiples of 5 and I'm gonna chain 3 more chains. So 1, 2 and 3. We're gonna skip the first 3 chains, and into the 4th chain from the hook we're gonna do a double crochet. Now we're gonna chain 2, and now we're gonna skip the next 2 chains, 1, 2, and into the 3rd chain we're gonna do in there a single crochet first, chain 3, and into the same chain where we did that single crochet we're gonna go back in there and do 3 double crochet together. So 1, go back again for the 2nd and the 3rd one. Then you're gonna have 4 loops on your hook. You're gonna pull the yarn through all 4 loops and you're gonna chain 3. When you're gonna chain the first one, now leave it a little bit loose because next row we're gonna work through that chain. Yeah, so leave it a little bit loose. So 1, 2 and 3, and from this moment forward, no matter how many chains you're gonna chain, this is how we're gonna do. We're gonna skip the next 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 5th chain we're gonna repeat single crochet, chain 3, and into the same chain where we did that single crochet we're gonna do in there 3 double crochet together. So 1, go back again for the 2nd and go back again for the 3rd one. 4 loops on the hook, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, chain 3, leave this a little bit loose. So again we're gonna skip the next 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 5th chain we're gonna repeat single crochet first, chain 3, and 3 double crochet together. So 1, 2, and the 3rd one. 4 loops on the hook, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, chain 3. So now we're gonna do the same. We're gonna skip the next 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 5th. Into the 5th we're gonna do a double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 5th we're gonna do a double crochet. Because we started with let's say 2 double crochet, we're gonna finish the same with 2 double crochets. So at the end you have 1 chain left, you're gonna go in there and do a double crochet. Yeah. For example, this is how it's gonna look if you are to work directly into the chain. Yeah, but here I have 1 row of single crochet. If you want to have the 1 row single crochet when you start, you're gonna chain multiples of 5 plus 1 more chain. You're gonna skip the first chain from the hook, and into the next chain, which is the 2nd one, you're gonna do a single crochet, and from there you're gonna do the same 2 double crochet. When you reach the, you're gonna chain 2, and then into the same stitch where that chain comes out you're gonna do a double crochet. Then you're gonna chain 2, you're gonna skip 2 stitches, and into the 3rd stitch you're gonna do a single crochet, chain 3, and 3 more double crochets into that same stitch. Yeah. So if you choose to do like this, working directly into the chain, you're gonna chain 2, turn your work, and you have the double crochet here. So if you are to chain, how you say, if you are to work the single crochet here, then when you finish that row of single crochet, you're going to chain 2, and exactly where the chain comes out, you're going to do a double crochet. You're going to skip 2 stitches, and you're going to chain 2, of course, here after you do the second double crochet. You're going to skip 2 stitches, and into the third stitch you're going to do a single crochet, and so on, chain 3 and 3 more double crochet together. But if you are to work like now through the chain directly, like I did up until now, we have the double crochet here, so we're going to move to this double crochet, and we're going to do a double crochet. So when you work the first row with a single crochet at the bottom, the base, you're gonna have to chain 2 and then skip 2 stitches and so on. But now we're not gonna chain anything, we're just gonna go to the first cluster here, and that's why I said that chain, after you close all these, the 3 double crochet together, when you start to chain 3, the first chain, leave it a little bit loose, because this is the chain that we're gonna work through. Yeah. So we're gonna go to the first chain closest to the cluster. So you're gonna go in there, and you're gonna do a single crochet. See? And you're gonna chain 3, and into the same chain where we did that single crochet and this chain 3, we're gonna go in there and do 3 double crochet together. So 1, 2, and the third one. 4 loops on the hook, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, chain 3. So when you do this first chain, leave it a little bit loose if you work too tight. And now we're going to move to the next cluster. Yeah. The next one, and you have the first chain close to the cluster. Yeah. So you're going to go in there, and you're going to do a single crochet. Yeah. Chain 3, and 3 more double crochet into that same first chain, 3 double crochet together, which means we're not finishing the double crochet. 4 loops on the hook, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, chain 3, and you move to the next cluster, and you're gonna go through that first chain closest to the cluster, and you're gonna repeat single crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet together into that same chain. This stitch looks very nice if it's worked with thinner yarn. You can try with a, let's say, thicker, and see, maybe you will like it. So now at the end we have the double crochet and the chain that we skipped in the beginning. So we're gonna go to the first double crochet, and we're gonna do a double crochet through the stitch. We're gonna do a double crochet, and 1 more double crochet on top of the chain that we skipped in the beginning, like this. Then from this moment forward, this is gonna be the row that you're gonna do on and on and on. You're gonna chain 2, turn your work, and you have the first double crochet here. We're gonna do a double crochet. Then you're going to move to the first cluster, and through that first chain, the closest to the cluster, and you're going to go in there, and you're going to do a single crochet, you see, and you're going to chain 3, and 3 more double crochet together into that same chain that you did that single crochet, and you chain 3. chain 3, and so on. You're gonna move to the next cluster, and for that first chain there you're gonna do a single crochet, chain 3, and 3 more double crochet into that same chain. 4 loops on the hook, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, chain 3. So you move to the next cluster, which is the last one, and we're going to repeat that first chain, the closest to the cluster. You're going to do a single crochet in there, chain 3, and you're going to do 3 more double crochet together in there, four loops on the hook, pull the yarn through all 4 loops, chain 3, and now at the end we have the double crochet and the chain 2. So we're going to go to the first double crochet in there, and we're going to do a double crochet. You started with 2 double crochet, you're going to finish with 2 double crochets. So the chain 2 on top of the chain 2 right there. And now you're going to chain 2, turn your work, and you're going to repeat the first double crochet. You're going to go in there, double crochet, then you're going to go straight to the first chain here, and you're going to do single crochet, chain 3, and 3 more double crochet into the same chain, 3 double crochet together. So this is going to build up. But like I said, if you don't want this bottom like this, then you're going to have to chain, how you say, multiples of 5 plus 1 more chain, and then you're going to skip the first chain, and into the second chain you're going to do a single crochet, and you're going to do single crochet in each chain until you finish the row, and then you're going to chain 2, and into that same where the chain comes you're going to do a double crochet, chain 2, you're going to skip 2 stitches, and into the third you're going to do a single crochet, chain 3, and 3 more double crochet together, and then chain 3, and from that moment forward, after the first one, you're gonna skip 4, and into the 5th stitch you're gonna repeat, and so on. Just in the beginning we have here that we chain, how you say, we skip only 2 stitches and into the third, but after that you don't do it like 3. You don't skip 3, you skip 4 stitches, and into the 5th you're gonna do the cluster. Yeah, the stitch is reversible, it's very nice, it goes really fast. For summer it's quite nice. Even for a baby blanket for summer I think it's nice, but it looks very nice to make like a wrap that will, or a tank top or a blouse, whatever you like to do. Well, thank you for watching. Have a good day.